Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how basically we can design and display the pop-up window modal window inside our Angular 14 application using a dependency called as ngx-smart-modal library. So this is basically the demo application we will be building in this tutorial. You will see basically there is a button out there. If I hit this button out there, you will see basically a modal window will generate here, and it is having a simple sample title and some content is also there, and a close button is there. A icon of close is also there. If you click the icon, the modal window will close. If you click the button also, the modal window will also close. So very simple modal window we will try to build here from scratch using this library inside Angular 14, and it has having the title and the data that you want to display. You can customize this data, guys. If you want to display any sort of data that you want to display here, you can customize this, and we have this close button icon and the button as well. So for this for building this modal window, we're displaying it inside our Angular application, we are using a dependency. If you go to npmjs.com and if you just write for this dependency, just search for it, ngx-smart-modal. This is basically the dependency that we are using here. The very first link which comes in, this is basically the dependency. You will see 9,415 downloads, weekly downloads. It's a very popular dependency, and you should I have given all the source code, guys, in the description of the video. I have written a complete blog post explaining step by step. So if you want the full source code, you can go to the description of the video. So now, first of all, guys, what you need to do, you need to go to Code Sandbox website, and we will be building this application inside this. So here you need to create a new Angular project. So simply create a new Angular project, guys. You will see that this will instantly create your project. You need not have to waste time inside your command line. So it is transpiling the modules, and now inside the dependency section, guys, basically you just need to search for this dependency which is called as ngx. If you just search for this dependency, just close this. Here inside this you need to search for this dependency which is ngx-smart-modal. So if you simply search for this dependency, it will install it inside the background, guys. So after installation, guys, the very first thing you need to do, guys, you need to simply move to your app.module.ts file, and basically you need to add this line. So just copy this line here and just go to your file inside our app folder. We need to go to app.module.ts file, and right here inside this file you just need to copy paste this line here. So we are importing this ngSmart-modal module and ngSmart-modal service from ngx-smart-modal, and basically here we need to import this inside your ngx-smart-module. And also the service needs to be imported inside the provider section. So here we will add this ngx-smart-modal service. So after you add this, guys, you need to now go to your app.component.html file here, and basically simply delete this. We don't need this, and now we will be editing this file here. So right inside this file, guys, we will have a directive here which is called as ngx-smart-modal, and inside this you need to close this directive. And inside this directive, guys, it takes some options. First of all, you need to get just give it a reference to this modal window. So we will simply give a reference to it so that we can target this inside our TypeScript code, Popup1. And it takes basically an option, guys, which is called as identifier. So just give it an identifier option, and inside this we will pass the identifier that we given here, which is Popup1 here. Simply pass the reference here, that's all. And inside this, guys, we will basically define the title. So let's suppose sample heading, and we will have a simple paragraph. This is sample content. As you can see, guys, in the right hand side, this window is not showing here because this is not normal HTML. This is, we are defining the modal window. So this will have a close button as well. So when you click this button, we will basically close the pop-up window. So we will call this on this reference the close method, that's all. So whenever you click the close button, now we just need to basically have a simple button here guys which will trigger this pop-up window. So we will have basically a button here which will say open modal. So now this button you will see on the right hand side. If you refresh your application, so it is basically transpiring the modules here. So now if you see here app.component.html, let me see why it is not. Unexpected value ngx smart module imported by the module. Please add ng module annotation. I think guys what we need to do is that I need to go to the same project that I opened before, AngularJS. I need to go to that same example. So you can even copy paste the source code in the description. I have given that. Let me just let me just go to the same example here. So basically guys, this is, let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have this button out there guys. This will say, this will get modal here. You will see that pop up here. So now we just need to define that. You will see that if I now define this, as I already copy pasted this code here. So basically this has a identify property pop-up one, and we are opening this get modal. You will see that. And we just need to call a method here, which is after we get this reference, we need to call the open method. So we are opening this method here. And now inside app.component.ts file guys, we first of all need to import the service here. So we need to import ngx-smart-modal service, and this will be imported from ngx-smart-modal. And here also guys, we need to implement basically a lifecycle method of Angular, which is after view init. So when all the elements inside the DOM is loaded, we now need to basically have ng after view init. We need to define this method. So inside this we just need to import this. So we need to import this. You will see we have imported this, and also we need to pass this service guys inside the constructor of this module. So we need to basically pass a value here, public ngx-smart-modal service. This is of the type ngx-smart-modal service. So this will be empty constructor. We have passed this service. You will see we have imported this service at the very top, and we have passed it inside the constructor. And now inside this method guys, lifecycle method, we will define the data which needs to be inserted inside the modal window. This will basically an object here. You can have any data that you want to display. You can also pass properties as well. Prop1. This can be anything. Name as well. This can prop2. This can even be a boolean value, prop3. This can even be numbers as well, array of objects as well. Name, age, like this. So you can even define another object here, name, age, and then we can even have numbers as well. So let's suppose you want to pass numbers inside this modal window. You can have random values here like this. So we have this object here, and now basically we can simply call this dot smart modal service, and we can set the data using this method set modal data, and here we will pass on this object, and we need to pass the reference here, which is popup1. So this reference basically guys, if you see, we have declared this reference in the HTML. If you see popup1, so we have given this reference to it, so we are targeting this by this reference. You will see that. So now we have this data here. If you want to display this data, I think you can display it. So simply inside interpolation you can simply say pen.prop1. So if I now click this, nothing happens. Let me change it to title here, sample title. You will see that this window is displaying here, guys. Pop-up window. We have this close icon. If I click this, window close, we have this button. If I close this, so if I now need to display that data, guys, I can simply say pen dot, let me say if it is doing this, pen dot prop1. You can try it on yourself, guys. It is not displaying that. Cannot read properties of undefined prop1, but you can read the documentation. Also, that part I have given the link in the description of my blog post. You can read more about it. So I think you can simply say here prop1. Prop1. Let me say. Oh. So in this way, guys, you can display it, and thank you very much for watching this video.